Hey guys, it's Kelly from Awakened Health Abundant Life, and I wanted to hop on real quick today to talk about why we don't follow through with our personal growth. And this can be personal growth as far as, mindset, energy, work, or it can even be like personal training, like a gym membership or something, some way that we're looking or intending to change ourselves, improve ourselves, and something that is going to take our commitment, right? It's not something that someone's going to do for us, but whatever the personal growth is, it's going to require our participation and our time commitment, whether that's 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a week, or something. Okay, why do we start strong and get so excited about it and then fizzle off? And not only do we fizzle off, but we'll then never get back to it. And not only just not get back to it, but we'll start to feel this incredible amount of resistance when we think about doing it. We'll start to make excuses as to why we can't do it. Maybe it's the kids or my husband, it's tired, my work, I don't have the time, and blah, 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 blah. But we'll definitely experience this type of resistance to getting back to it and doing the work. Now, why is that? Why does that happen? It happens to many people. It happens to most people, but this is what's happening. Your mind is getting in the way. So let me explain that a little bit more. But the brain, your physical brain, is a very primitive brain. It's a very tribal brain. And its job was basically just to keep the species alive, was to help the species survive. So since the time you were born, and this actually includes all the lifetimes of your ancestors and what they went through. But since the time you were born, your brain has been making calculations about what's safe for you and what's not safe for you. Safe means you don't get hurt physically, mentally, emotionally. Okay, so your places where you might get ridiculed, your brain says, no, don't do that. Places you might get physically hurt, your brain says, no, don't do that. Things that are unfamiliar, your brain says, no, don't do that. Because at one time, whether it was in your life experience or in the life experience of your ancestors, that was just not a safe thing to do because something happened, okay? Some sort of trauma happened. It isn't just like a precaution, it's no, something actually happened. So maybe you put yourself out there once and got humiliated. Maybe you spoke up and you got punished. Maybe you showed up brighter and you got knocked down. Maybe your ancestors decided to pack up everything and move across the country, and everybody died. Whatever it is, it gets programmed into your nervous system, into your DNA, and then it creates your particular box. And everyone's going to have a different type of box, but basically, the box is made up of your brain. Your past experiences, the database of your mind and your nervous system. So anytime you start to move beyond that box or put yourself in a situation where you could potentially move out of the parameters of that box, which includes all of personal growth, we're definitely going to experience a lot of inner resistance around that, because the brain, what's happening is your brain and nervous system are firing off biologically all of these red flags, all kinds of red flags, and it's telling your nervous system, danger, 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 do not do this. And your brain will find lots of ways to sabotage you. It will just deter you from things. It'll make you have a headache so you can't do it. The brain is incredibly brilliant and resourceful, and it will do anything that it can to keep you in your box, to keep you alive, because it believes that's what it's doing. It's a very primitive thing, okay? So when we know that, then we can start to work with our brain, which is an amazing thing to do, because when our brain and our heart are on the same page, then we can actually move forward in our life and we can show up differently. So what you need to do is just tell your brain, hey, we're going to do some personal work, some personal growth work, and we're going to start to expand, and it's safe for me to do this. It's safe. I enjoy it. I enjoy showing up more. I enjoy having more choices in my life. I enjoy receiving more money. I enjoy a slimmer body, a healthier body, whatever it is, whatever path you're embarking upon. You start to communicate to your brain, I like this, I enjoy this. Your brain says, okay, and it will start to cooperate with you, so you won't feel so much resistance around doing the work. And two, when you know this is happening, you can just say, okay, brain, thank you, but I don't need that box anymore. I don't need those particular parameters in my life. And so I'm going to do the work. And you just push to override it. But otherwise, the brain is like reeling in underneath and in the background and pulling you back because it thinks that it's keeping you safe. So that's how the brain works. So I want to share that with you so you don't think something's wrong with you. So you don't get discouraged and beat yourself up and be like, oh my God, I'm never going to change because I'm never going to do the work. Okay. Know this is happening and then choose to override it. So that's all, guys. Join me at www.kellymlibby.com. Thanks.